It's life on the go, you know, and fitness fits in. Fit Life TV, because every day real
I need a
life
solution
happens.
to my busy lifestyle. Children, household chores, 9 to 5. My entire day spent.
Where did it go?
Lack of exercise making my waistline grow.
Oh, no.
I need a lifestyle change, something practical that'll keep me in the game.
Fit Life TV to the rescue.
It's motivating, you can press through with everyday health tips that'll bless you. So tune in, better yet tell a friend. Today the first day of your lifestyle begins.
Fit Life TV. It's life on the go, you know, and fitness fits in. Fit Life TV, because every day real life happens.
Get ready.
Oatmeal bowls, and yeah, we're having tilapia. So I made this sign for you guys. We eat so much tilapia around here, so I wanted to do something with the little signs that came in. I wish they were coupons, man. I'd definitely be saving a lot of money. Comes to some good use, but just a little of my craftsmanship that I wanted to make for you guys. So don't laugh at me. You know, I made it for you. So, anyways, tilapia. That's what we're having in our all-in-one oatmeal bowls. So, anyways. Set that over there. Sounds a bit crazy, I know it, but like we always say, never knock it until you try it. Never knock it till you try it. And you know, you'll be very amazed what tastes good in your oatmeal. I mean, you know, sometimes you may be feeling like a little spicy taste. Sometimes I'm usually feeling, you know, a little sweet taste or spicy. Today it's going to be spicy, and that's what we're doing with our tilapia. So, hey, let's go ahead and get started. The tilapia I get from Walmart, or you can get it from any store that's near you. I get the vacuum sealed bags that come with the little individual vacuum sealed tilapia in it, and they're really good, quick to fix. And what you want to do, you definitely want to let them thaw out maybe the night before. If you forget to let them thaw out, sometimes I do, then run you some hot water and put them in a bowl and set them in there for about 10 minutes or so, and them babies will thaw out for you. So let's go ahead and get started with it. I'm going to get my pan cooking here. You want to get that nice and hot. All right. Let our pan get nice and hot. I'm using extra virgin olive oil. You know, if you have a non-stick pan, that's cool. But you want to put a little bit of oil in there as well. I like to use extra virgin olive oil because there's some good fats in it. We'll kind of sear it and dry fry it a little bit. I'll make mine even a little crispy and a little blackened, my own little special blackened tilapia. Just put enough grease in there, about maybe half a teaspoon serving size in there, and then you can get to switch that around when it comes time to put your tilapia in there. So I'm gonna let that heat up for about a minute. And you know, we're into quick fixings. This shouldn't take too long, you know. As you're frying fish for breakfast, sounds kind of weird, doesn't it? But anyway, as you're getting that fish fried, you know, you want to take probably about 5 to 7 minutes. Make sure it's cooked thoroughly, and we'll get to that as well. So let's get our oatmeal together here. Got my oatmeal. And oatmeal, as you all know, is one of my favorites. You know, it's one of my favorite breakfast components. Nice complex carbohydrate. I always go about half a cup serving, and that's the serving size of oatmeal, which comes to 5 grams of protein, about 26 grams of carbohydrates. You know, I mean, that's fantastic. You got probably about 100 or so calories in that serving size, but you know, you can't go wrong with oatmeal. It's definitely a cholesterol and heart disease fighter, and you'll see that, you know, kind of everywhere you look. So, all right. So our oatmeal's good. I'm gonna set this over here. We're gonna go ahead and get our fish ready for us, okay? So as I'm preparing our fish, you know, I want to talk about, you know, our protein source. Of course, our tilapia is our protein source. And with the tilapia that you buy, usually, you know, it's gonna be about a 4-ounce serving. And in that 4-ounce serving size, that's about 20 grams of protein. So man, that's great right there. That's fantastic. And if you're wondering, man, how much protein do I need on a day-to-day basis? You know, that measurement is anywhere from 0.5 grams to 1 gram per pound of your body weight. And I like to go at 0.5 because, you know, you really don't need that much, but it just depends on, you know, what your goals are. So probably about half the pound of your body weight, about half the amount of your body weight is what you want. I'm about 220 pounds, so well, I'm about 225. So I say maybe about 112 pounds or so, right around there. That's probably about 112 grams of protein is what I want. So we're gonna go ahead and get these cut open here. Yeah. Tell that it's ready to go. That's my little fry test. Kind of drop a little of the moisture of the fish over there. Make sure it's nice and hot, and that the olive oil is popping up off the frying pan. So let's get this laid in here. Woo. Be careful not to get burned. Wow. All right, we're gonna get that frying. Man, that frying brings me back to when my mom used to cook fish. My mom and dad used to fry fish. Get a big old thing of Crisco, put it in there, and fry that fish up. Man, I miss those days. But anyway, we're not using Crisco today. We're using olive oil, and we're gonna let those babies just get to cooking right there. So while we're doing that, let's go ahead and get some of our seasoning and stuff prepared. All right, I'm gonna get just a little bit of black pepper that I'm gonna use, and I'm gonna use just a little pinch of little spicy herbs, Cajun seasoning sauce right here, Cajun seasoning pepper. I'm just use just a little bit of that. So, and then our flavor of the day is going to be sriracha seasoning. Now, I went ahead and I canned some of my sriracha. It usually comes in a squeeze bottle, but I canned this one. Has some extra access sriracha that I'm using, so I canned that. That's going to be our flavor of the day. So, good stuff. Let's go ahead and get our oatmeal ready here. Put a little bit of water in there. I'll say probably about a cup of water. Once again, I'm going to eyeball that. Alright. Pop our oatmeal in here for about a minute, 45 seconds or so. Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna bring this to you. Looks like the oatmeal's about done. Take a look at that. See that nice little coat, nice little golden brown. I'm not a serious chef, but you know what? I know how I like my food, and it'll taste pretty good. So, all right. Got that looking good. Let's let that cook up just a little bit, and then we'll go hook up our seasoning up on there. Let's check in on the microwave. I'm gonna hit that oatmeal about 18 more seconds because I like my stuff to get real fluffy like a cotton ball. It's nice and fluffy, so I'm gonna hit about 18 more seconds on there. It'll be pretty good. All right, I only seasoned one side of my tilapia. One thing, it cuts down on my sodium intake, on not having too much saltiness on my food, and that's from a health standpoint. Now, if you want to know how much sodium should an individual take on a daily basis, it's about 2,300 milligrams. I'll repeat that, 2,300 milligrams is about how much sodium you want to take in on a daily basis. So, we're only going to season one side of the tilapia. Alright. That spicy and herb Cajun seasoning smells pretty good there. Alright. Put just a little bit of pepper on there. Smelling good. Wish you guys can smell it. What we're going to do next, we're going to go ahead and put the top on there so we can accelerate the cooking on here. And also it sinks that flavor deep inside the tilapia as well as far as my seasoning is concerned. Oatmeal's about ready. Alright. Now, you know, for some of you that like to put butter in your oatmeal, that's fine. You know, we have a lot of our products, a lot of different products that we use here in our household that we use as well. I can't believe it's not buttered, Mediterranean style. Got the extra virgin olive oil in it. Got some good polyunsaturated fats in here. The good stuff, the good fats. You know, you can use that in there. It's very flavorful. Actually, I might think I'll use a little bit. That's an empty jar, but I'm gonna grab some from the fridge. Gives that nice little buttery flavor to it. I'm gonna get probably a little less than half a serving. There we go. Just a little bit less than half a serving. It's about a half a teaspoon here. 1 tablespoon or so is a serving size. Anyways, I'll mix that in there, get that ready. Gonna mix that up. A little bit of butter goes a long way, especially in a hot bowl of oatmeal, and I'm sure you can see that steam just coming up there. So, like I said, we're using, I can't believe it's not butter. It has a lot of good fats in it, and those good fats are called polyunsaturated fats, monounsaturated fats. Those are what you're looking for. The bad fats are called saturated fats. Now, if we're thinking about on a daily allowance, how much fat am I allowed to take in? It's about 60 to 65 grams of fat a day. But less than 20 grams of that, less than 20 grams is the bad fat, is the saturated fat. So the rest of that, about 40 or so, has to come from good fats. And good fats you can get from nuts, you can get from fish. Good fats you can get from fish, from salmon, and things like that. You can get from omega-3 and omega-6 supplementation. I'm sure you've heard of that. So that's where your good fats come into. So anyways, got this ready. Oatmeal's about ready. So what I'll do next, we're going to get our flavor of the day. It's sriracha. Sriracha chili seasoning. You can find it in any store. It's an Asian chili sauce. It goes on everything and anything from steak to hot dogs to hamburgers to french fries. You name it, is good. It's low in sodium, probably about 100 milligrams of sodium. Very low in sugar, probably about one gram, probably less than 1 gram of sugar per serving size. And it's just a really, really good seasoning. Has a little bite to it, but it's delicious. It's really good. So, all right, I'm gonna put a little bit, but you guys are gonna have to experience for yourself. That's for sure. All right. Very tasty, very tasty. My fish is very light. I got that crispiness that I taste. I taste the butter from my, I can't believe it's not butter spread here as well. The Cajun seasoning and the pepper tastes great. So, I tell you, go and try something out. Write into us. You have our web address down there, fitlifeletv.com. Email into us, let us know some ideas that you have, and we'll feature them on the show and, give you a shout and thank you for doing it. Also, during our show, we always like to say, if you're able to see any of our literary works, like our Pro Food Shopper or our kids' Healthy Helpers book, Healthy Grocery List book, let us know if you see it, and, write in and tell us where you saw it, and we'll send you a yummy, delicious prize of some sort. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to enjoy the rest of this, sit down, watch some cartoons if I have to head into work, and enjoy my breakfast. Hey, I appreciate you guys tuning in once again to Fit Life TV, where real life is happening out there. We know you guys have a busy schedule, but do your best to try fitness in, health and wellness to make your life even better. I'm Andrew Bates, your host, and I'll see you next time.
No. You saw that? You saw that? I'm a prodigy. I'm a prodigy. What time is it?
Put your hands on people like get ready. Get ready.